This movie is really weird in a good way. Hey guys, how are you? I hope you're all doing well. I'm the Monio, the interdimensional demon who talks the most about Japanese Batman animations on YouTube, and you're on my channel. And for those of you who saw some crazy scenes from this animation on YouTube and are wondering what's going on, DC just released its new animated feature film called Batman Ninja vs. Yakuza League. But the Monio, is this animation a sequel to that other movie called Batman Ninja that has Batman's villains fighting in Megazords? Yes, that's exactly it. And not only is it a direct sequel, but this new film begins a few hours after the end of the first film. And we have a very unusual story, in which Batman's current timeline begins to be altered due to side effects of the time travel from the previous film. And the Bat family discovers that there is a temporal rift that gives access to another reality based in Japan. And just like in the first film, Batman will have to fight new enemies to fix his timeline. Speaking like this, it seems like a super complicated plot, but in fact it is a very simple and straight-to-the-point script, in which Batman needs to face and defeat evil variants of the Justice League members, to stop the final villain who has a somewhat nonsensical plan to destroy Gotham. We also have some special appearances by other characters from the Batman universe, with highlights for Harley Quinn and the Joker, who appear only briefly but steal the scene. We also have a good participation from the Bat family, which here is made up of the Robins, and I believe this is the only DC animation in which we have the participation of the 4 canonical Robins: Dick, Jason, Tim, and Damian. And although this film is less crazy and more serious than the first one, it is the kind of film that you will either love or hate. You have to get into the vibe to be able to enjoy it, and I know that many people will not like it since the aesthetics, the language, the crazy and unexpected concepts, and even the jokes, all scream loudly that it is a Japanese work, with references to anime, tokusatsu, Japanese legends, and many other things, and this will not please the most purist DC fans. Another thing that may bother some people is the fact that the animation is computer generated, and I'll tell you about this. If that's your only obstacle, I recommend that you give it a chance, not only for this film, but for anything that uses this technology. A great example of the good use of this technique is the excellent anime Dorohedoro from Netflix, which is visually beautiful, and also the animated film Dragon Ball Superhero, which respects the aesthetics and visuals of 2D animation very well. And for those who don't know, this isn't the first time that DC has ventured into Japanese animation. In fact, it's been doing it for quite some time. We've had works like Batman Gotham Knight in 2008, and more recently we had an Isekai anime with Harley Quinn, Peacemaker, and other DC villains, called Suicide Squad Isekai. And this Japanese art direction with the characters in anime aesthetics is really cool. Some designs are particularly good, like Wonder Woman and Green Lantern, and despite the animation being in computer graphics, just like the first film, everything is visually very beautiful, with vibrant colors and very dynamic fights. Anyone who is a big fan and follows comics will notice several Easter eggs, and several references to classic sagas, characters, and even Batman movies and games. So if you like DC characters and alternative universes, the famous Elseworlds, and if you like anime and Japanese culture in general, you will definitely enjoy this movie. And considering that DC is currently not releasing many animated movies, due to its restructuring, I highly recommend this movie. It is very fun and very unique. I personally love the movie, but I know it is not for everyone. But if you at least like the idea of having Batman in an anime style, I think you will like it. But what about you? Have you watched Batman Ninja vs. Yakuza League? What did you think of the movie? Did you love it or hate it? Leave a comment, and if you liked the video, subscribe to follow the next releases. Until next time my people, demonic hugs.